Hello. Uh,
This is every week.
I am your great host, TrX SoLuTiOnZ, and you are.
I'm Censorious. I'm the North America stream manager at SRM Gaming.
Yeah, I'm sick, so beware. This will not sound great. All right. This this podcast is brought to you by Contrast 604. Contrast 604 is a clothing brand from North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, developed in 2014. They thrive to create and put out amazing designs for everyone to enjoy. Their goal is to create a community that enjoys both clothing and the North Vancouver lifestyle. Head on over to contrast604.co to pick up some designs from their fall winter drop. Make sure to email contact at srmgaming.org with the name used to purchase for a special prize.
That's cool.
That is cool. Hey, look who decided to join.
Hey,
Dude,
Malid.
got home from work. Like I literally just I had to leave work early to do this podcast.
Oh yeah,
Bro, you didn't have to do that.
Dude,
that's dedication.
my work don't mean shit. Like I'll be honest, like I'm the kind of person that I don't care about money. Like money means absolutely nothing to me.
Okay.
This means more to me than my real job. Like the
Yeah.
gaming company means more to me than my real job.
Well, that's good.
I'd rather dedicate my life doing this and have it prosper and make it a real business than work for somebody else. Like, I mean, I know I'm working for Squish and Colton and whatnot, but to me, it's not the same.
Okay, Malid. Okay. All right. I like the preaching going on today.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You can keep going. You can keep going for a little bit. It's all right.
I just found out I have to dish out an extra $300 on my check next week that I didn't know about.
Oh,
That's unfortunate.
that sucks.
Set back my Christmas, but I'll work it out.
Ooh. Dang, that sucks.
I couldn't buy my PlayStation today, bro. So no Spider-Man. Yeah, I need them. Well, one is for my girl, and I need one for me. Like, so when we can play like games together, like Overwatch and COD and shit like that.
You play on Xbox?
Nah. I mean, I played on Xbox, but I have never owned the Xbox.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Dude, today, I think I packed like 40 of those. It was not a fun day at work.
Oh, really?
Putting PlayStations and Xboxes and other people's in boxes to go to other people's homes.
Mm-hmm.
That was not.
Hey,
so jealous.
Speaking of things going to other people's homes, forgot to mention we have a sale going on our website right now, srmgaming.org. And,
yes,
we also have jerseys on sale now. Oh, that URL is wrong. It is shopsrm.com. I think both work.
Nah.
Yeah, they both work.
Oh yeah, they both work.
But yeah, we also have jerseys now, and the jerseys look awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, are they up on the website?
Well, I can check. I'm assuming they are if we're saying it.
Yeah, I see it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the site right now.
Yeah, they're on sale.
I was showing them at work to my friends at work because they were like, "Why you always? Or do you do anything after work?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm either gaming or I'm chatting on my gaming org site with my org." And I showed the jerseys to like 4 people at work today. One of them's gonna be joining the Discord when they get home.
Oh, that's super cool. Did he leave work early too for the same reason?
Nah, he's got to finish up. He wanted to leave work early, and I'm like, dude, I'm out. I got a podcast to do. And so I gave him the information because when he gets out of work, he said he's gonna listen to the podcast. So I gave him, everywhere that we have it on Apple and YouTube and told him on Twitch, see it live, things like that. He said he ran into when I showed him the logo of our Twitter. He was like, "Oh, you work for that company?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He was like, "I see this a lot on Twitter." And I was like, "Yeah, just go ahead and follow us." He's like, "I think I already do."
Oh, yeah, dude, it's really a small world after all.
The world is always small because it's your world. When you think of it as a whole, it's really big, but your world isn't as big as the entire world.
Yeah, there's a difference. Oh, the sale's actually going on for like a couple days. It's going on for 4 days. There's a little timer on every item.
Yeah, I mean, we have different shirts, different, the jersey, the hoodie. So
yeah, we got hats. We got those champion ones. I think we talked about last week.
yeah, I was about to mention that the champion sweater with the logo.
Yeah, those are nice. We only got about 10 left though. Those are nice.
If y'all want some really good stuff, though, you should pick up some TrX SoLuTiOnZ merch.
Use code Emma. Do not use code TrX. Use code Emma.
Actually, my code is SoLuTiOnZ, and you should use that one.
Use code Emma. Use code Emma.
Yeah, we have a Navy Brat as well. We have some merch for him. Then, Falcon has his merch. So we do have merch from people within the org as well. Mm-hmm. I can't wait till the store continues to grow.
Oh, yeah. Oh, we even have the SR Media stuff on there. That's pretty cool.
What's the difference between a dad hat and a flex fit hat?
I think a dad hat.
Bill.
Yeah.
It's the bill of the hat, and then like the design of it. Like a flex fit hat's more like a pro hat. It's not a fitted hat, but the style of it is more like a baseball major league type style hat. And then when you look at the dad hats, the bills are a little different on the hat. And then the material that's used to actually make the hats are different. It's not the same material.
Yeah, because the bill for the dad hat is more curved, I think.
Yeah. I know this because I used to have 275 hats in different colors.
Why?
To match my 275 pairs of Air Force Ones.
Oh, really?
That was a sneaker. I was a kid. Yeah. See, in New York is different.
I used to be.
When I was in, yeah.
Yeah.
You see, in New York, I can spend like $90 on 2 pair of sneakers. You just got to know where to go.
China.
And so I bought a lot of Air Force Ones, or what we call uptowns in New York. So I bought a lot of those pairs of sneakers, and I mean, black and white, white and yellow, green and white, white and metallic blue, white and metallic red, like just a whole load of them. Mm-hmm. And then my friend had hats on his ceiling, like on his wall. He would just hang up all different color hats. And so I got into collecting hats. My cousin was into jerseys. It's like we would share jerseys and hats, and like, yo, let me borrow that hat. If you let me borrow those sneakers, and that's a whole different story.
So every time you come on the podcast, or at least every time I've been on the podcast, you talked about losing comic books, losing, games. So did you lose any of your hats or your Air Force Ones that would make you like a millionaire today or something?
No, not actually. I gave them away. I was moving from New York to Tucson, so it would have cost too much money to ship the sneakers because of the weight.
Mm-hmm.
And I wasn't going to be like, oh, just ship them one set at a time, But
yeah,
I left all my books, all my sneakers. I left half my clothes, and I just told my mom to like give them away. So all of my books, she donated to the library. I don't know what she did with my sneakers. She never told me.
Oh.
She probably just like sold them for like $1,000 and kept the money or something. Which honestly, I don't care. It's my mom. She spent more than $1,000 on me in my life,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Shout out to the moms. The moms are the GOAT.
Yes, they are.
My mom yelled at me
no matter what
today.
Why?
What? Because she was like, last time you got sick, you spread it to me. But I didn't. She lied. The baby got her sick. And then I got blamed for getting the baby sick.
Oh.
No bueno.
No, what?
No bueno.
I thought you said bueno. I was like, that's not how you say it. I was like, that is totally not how you say it.
Sorry.
Bueno.
He was close. He was close.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Puerto Rican, so I know.
He almost got it.
I took like 12 years of Spanish. Nope, 10 years.
Did you actually?
Yeah. I only know how to say like hello, bueno, and where and may I use the bathroom.
My
Dude,
Spanish class, like, we don't do anything.
No? I had to
we
comment not to give me Spanish. I'm Puerto Rican. I was like, dude, I don't have to go. I do this every day. And they were like, okay, so just take the test. And my principal hands me the test, and she's like, I know you speak Spanish, but I don't think you're going to pass this test. I got a 98. And that was it's a Regents exam. It's not like a regular school test. So this is the test that the whole country takes to be certified in Spanish. Yeah. At least back then in, the late 90s.
Yeah. Now it's like by the school district. Like the finals, they're either made by the school district or by the teachers, depending on what subject it is.
Yeah.
If it is like Spanish, then normally it's the teacher who makes it.
See, I wish like when I was in high school they had like Chinese and Japanese or Russian or German or something like that.
That all seems.
I think New York City would, but we didn't. It was just Spanish.
That just seems too hard, man. That's just like, because writing in them just seems so difficult, like with how their language is.
You see, but this is what I love about Spanish. The way it sounds is the way it's spelled.
Exactly.
The way you say or the way it looks is the way you read it.
Mm-hmm.
So it really isn't that hard. It's more just I think the pronunciation and the enunciation of words.
Yeah.
That gets people. You know what I mean? Like I was just telling my girlfriend, I was like, Japanese language has so many different dialects, so many different characters and ways of writing, just like the Chinese people do.
Mm-hmm.
But it's easier to learn those languages than it is to learn English.
Yeah. Yeah, because English, like, there's like one word that has like 1,000 meanings.
How do you spell mnemonic?
Mnemonic?
Yeah.
Is it PNUMA? That's probably
asking. Most normal people will never say P first because we're the only language with a silent freaking letter.
Yeah, that's like pneumonia. Pneumonia has a P in it. I don't get it.
I don't know why would you put the P there?
Maybe you see, I don't understand our language, like, at all. I don't understand languages in general. Like,
most languages are what they call like rudimentary because it's just sound.
Yeah.
Most languages are based on sound, and opposed to the English language is literally based on words.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's a little harder to learn the English language than it is to learn any other language. Because this is the only language that when you look at a word, you don't say it the way it's spelled.
Yeah. For most of the words, it's spelled differently than it's said. Like, that's honestly, like, I've met people, like, in school who have come here to America, and they just don't, they take, like, 4 years of English, and they still cannot, like, speak it. Like,
yeah, look at baseball players. And they come from other countries. Ichiro, Sammy Sosa, Mariano Rivera, Jorge Posada. They all came from countries that they didn't know English. The Caribbean, Japan. And they've been in this country for more than 20 years, and they still are unable to speak the language correctly. And it's not because we haven't tried to teach them or anything. It's just trying to pronounce words from, let's say, a Spanish dialect to an English dialect is so difficult.
Yeah.
Because we roll our R's, we have a different way of saying our A's or our E's.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, in the American language, like we said, everything is different. You can go and see sol, like the sun. That's SOL, el sol. But when you read that in English, you don't know how to say that. Is that sol, sul, sol? You know what I mean? Like there's like so many different words to pronounce just one word. So that's why it's more difficult.
Yeah, like there. I mean, there has like 3 ways of spelling it. But and you can only know it by context.
Mm-hmm. But why do we need an E at the end for the THERE?
Honestly, I feel like they just do that because like THER would just look weird. That's like the only reason I think they do that.
But then how do you truly pronounce that? Because if you saw the word her, HER, and then you add a T, people would be like, to her.
Well, that's why they added an E at the end. That's why.
I think that is why.
Yeah, that's probably why. That actually is pretty smart. I would have never guessed that.
I just find our language hilariously funny.
I wish I was good at speaking.
How are you bad
I get that
speaking?
in a way, because there's a difference between talking, speaking, and then public speaking.
Mm-hmm.
There's a big difference in that. I took speech class twice in high school and university speech, so
I have to take a public speaking class next semester.
I took a communications class.
When I was when I was in like really young, like I was like 6 years old at school, I had to take speech therapy because I couldn't pronounce my R's. I would say like L. So if I wanted to say right, I would say light. And I took that for 4 years. And
crazy.
honestly, but it was about like 2 years in, I just faked it just so I could get out of class. I mean, I didn't care. I was like, 7 years old. I didn't really like first, second grade. So I just did it to get out of class.
Wait, you faked speaking wrong?
What?
You faked like speaking wrong?
After about a year or 2 in, yeah, I did. Yeah. I'm serious. I was like, man, maybe I should just like not talk. Because here's the thing. I was in elementary school, and the teacher, like the speech therapy teacher, would get me and like 4 or 5 other people, and we would all go to this like other classroom, and we would just talk. And this was in the middle of the school day, right? This was not like at the end of the school or before school or anything like that. It was the middle of the school day, and we would talk, and she would teach us languages, but she did it where we had like games and stuff. And I mean, I was 7 years old. I liked playing games. And there was this little prize box, and I won almost every time. That's the only reason I stayed there, because I loved winning prizes. The prizes, like, is funny because the prizes, I would use them at school, and then by the time I got home, I would never use them again. I was like, just use them at school. I mean, and it was stuff like, like a bouncy ball or something. I mean, I wasn't getting an Xbox for saying my R's right, finally. I mean, I was getting a bouncy ball or something, small like that.
Yeah, that's the stuff they gave us. Like, you would get like little plastic spin tops or little like bouncy balls.
Those are awesome. Yeah,
like,
I remember. Those are fun. Dude. And like, I remember the first day, like, ever. I was so confused so I figured this out like 2 years ago. My mom was practically begging the speech teacher or whatever to have me take the class. And she never told me at the time that I was going to take it. So I was in first grade at the time. And this one lady just comes to the classroom, and she's like, she needs me. And I was like 7 years old, so I didn't know what to expect. And we go into this side classroom, and she just starts telling me how to talk. And I was really confused. I was like, why are you telling me how to talk? Because I mean, I'm a big talker. I used to talk all the time in school, and I mean, I still kind of do. But I was like, why are you teaching me how to talk? I think I know how to talk. But yeah, trust me, I did not know how to talk. Like, looking back, when I think about it, like, I really did not know how to talk. Like, because you know how, like, when you say L, like you put your tongue, like, at the roof of your mouth? That's all I would do. So instead of right, I wouldn't do that. I would just light every single time. I still to this day don't know why or what I did, but I mean, every single day, or every single word I said. So I used to be like really bad at speaking. I mean, terrible at speaking. Now I just talk all the time, say whatever I want. And it's pretty cool.
At my elementary school, if you talk like that, you would get beat up.
Well, if I still talked like that, I would probably get beat up. Bullied. I'm surprised I'm surprised I don't now. Like, there's some of the things that I say, some of the things that I probably shouldn't say. But
you gotta understand, speech therapy is not abnormal.
Yeah, I know.
One of my nephews had to do it. A few of my cousins had to do it when I was growing up. To me, I think speech therapy is normal. Like, when kids don't talk by a certain age, they have to go to speech therapy.
Yeah.
Because they go behind.
Mm-hmm. Oh, trust me, I was talking. I was definitely talking, just not right.
So, yeah, people go to speech therapy for all different reasons. Like, my cousin was good at reading. He just wasn't good at reading out loud.
Yeah.
So, like, when it's in school and, like, your teacher would, like, make you read in front of the whole class, he couldn't read. But if he was in his own room and you record him and read perfectly normal.
He just got nervous around a bunch of people.
It was an anxiety thing.
Yeah, I get that.
So it wasn't like a social anxiety thing. It was more like like when people stand in front of a crowd, they just get nervous.
Yeah.
But if you put him in a room with a bunch of people he knows, he's like the most outspoken and he's in front of everybody, always talking, like the life of the party.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of that way too. Like, first meeting people, I just like, what do you talk about? It's like, what in the world am I supposed to talk about? But then as I get to know people, I just talk to them about whatever. And I feel like people just get mad at me for talking too much.
I do.
I always wonder if people get annoyed after hearing my voice for a while, because I could talk forever. Like, I could not shut up sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's why we love you on the podcast, Malid. Trust me.
You feel the silence.
Yeah.
There's hardly ever any dead air when I'm on the phone. When I'm on the podcast.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and we were. That's why we were pretty scared you weren't going to be on the podcast.
Nah, we had a plan.
Did we really? I didn't know we did.
What? We were going to talk to Squish the whole time.
Oh, yeah, we actually had a couple of bad plans that we set up, but
I don't know what you mean by bad plans.
No response, just like no response.
We were gonna have like two separate conversations. Is what we were gonna do. Is we would each just talk to ourselves the whole time. So thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, TrX earlier was like, I'm sick. Podcast is, I don't know. And I'm like, dude, I got this, yo. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. Like, this will be fun. Nah, you gotta talk. You gotta talk for a little longer.
I bet you I don't. If I didn't say a word this whole podcast, it wouldn't change.
I mean, there have been times where I literally have spoke for like 40 minutes and TrX is just like, oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, when there's three people here and they're all talking, I'm just like, I can't add to this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I honestly didn't think I was gonna make it in time. I'm like, oh my gosh, as soon as I got home, I'm like, oh my gosh, I gotta charge my phone. I gotta get in the podcast. Hurry up and do what you gotta do. Like Because we just moved into a new apartment, so it's like,
Oh yeah. Oh, how is that going? I totally forgot about that. How's that been?
it's going good. It's going good. We, slowly but surely getting our stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We drink margaritas every night by the fire.
Okay, that's nice.
And yeah, tasty strawberry.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Girly drinks are the best drinks.
I can't really do it sucks. I used to drink a lot when I was younger. Like I used to drink every weekend with my boys after getting out of work, and then I moved to Tucson, Arizona, and stopped drinking because I had no friends to hang out with.
Oh, that's really sad, actually.
Just drink alone.
It's pretty cool.
That's depressing. That's what all the college kids do.
Hey, don't say that about me.
My brother's he's in college, and he sometimes does. There's this video. I saw this video of him, and it was 10 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday, and he was just he was falling down. It was so funny.
That's my whole town. Because I live in Tucson, and Tucson, Arizona is home of the University of Arizona.
Yeah, right.
So that's I live in a college town. This is weird because it doesn't make sense to me. It's a college town / retirement town. So
that's where I went to school.
Where?
Well, not there, but somewhere just like that, where it's a college and retirement town. And,
it's every year new freshmen. Every year, new old people. So it's every year you get a whole set of different drivers from all over the country.
Yeah.
And it's, oh my gosh, it's crazy. It's fun in a way, I guess. I don't know. I've been here for 15 years, so I feel like I'm just starting to get to know Tucson.
Yeah.
But I would say in my defense, I came from New York City, so going backwards is never good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I felt. When I moved to Tucson, it was I went backwards in time, at least 5 years.
Yeah, I could never live in New York. New York just seems too big for me.
Yeah, I couldn't do it either.
I miss it. I miss being able to go to the movie theater at 4:30 in the morning, or getting a slice of pizza, or buying a bottle of Hennessy.
I could do that here.
You can do that just about anywhere.
So in Tucson, Arizona, all clubs close at 2 a.m. All businesses stop serving liquor or alcohol at 2 a.m.
Really?
Businesses stop running before midnight. What else is dumb about Tucson, Arizona? All movie theaters are closed by 11:30.
Really?
The only restaurant that stays open after 1 a.m. is and the fast food restaurant is In-N-Out, and that's because they're open till 2 in the morning. But most McDonald's are not even 24/7 here. Denny's
really?
But I never eat at Denny's. The same thing for Waffle House,
Waffle House.
And I just think I could. No, dude, no. I'll cook you breakfast that you won't even ever go out for breakfast.
Well, you see,
can I just pay you to mail me French toast?
Waffle House isn't for breakfast.
Oh no.
It's for late at night when you're doing stuff that you shouldn't do.
Mm-hmm. When you're really drunk and you got the munchies, I understand that.
Yeah, and you just need something to eat. And where I was at Ruston, you had 3 places. You had Whataburger, you had Waffle House, or you had Taco Bell.
Whataburger day every day. You already know how I feel about Taco Bell, so that's out of the question.
I haven't even tried Whataburger. I don't even think I have one near me.
Whataburger's so good.
Let me try.
I'm gonna tell you another reason why I miss New York so much. Because you see how you just mentioned Whataburger and Taco Bell and all these other fast chain restaurants. Yeah. New York is full of non-fast chain restaurants, mom and pop restaurants. They're all over the place. There's this place in my neighborhood in Williamsburg, Brooklyn. It's been there for over 30 years. It's called Morir Soñando. And in English, that is dreams of death. Like that's literally what it means. But we have a drink called that in the Caribbean. Like if you go to Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Cuba, you can order a morir soñando, and that's the name of it. It's like an orange drink, and it's bomb as hell.
Really?
You will never find that like in a Starbucks or in a Dunkin' Donuts or any fast chain or coffee exchange or anything like that. It's something that you'll find in like Florida, New York, maybe in the Carolinas, but it's going to be independent shops. And New York is full of that. Like food you'll never find in regular corporate restaurants. You know what I mean? Like that's what I miss.
There is not a Whataburger for 50 miles from where I live.
Whataburger is mostly a southern thing.
Yeah, it's like you'll find it. I would say
Well, I'm
anywhere
in the
between.
South. I mean, I'm in North Carolina, but it's more. I live
But
kind of
you
near
won't
Central.
there. Like yeah, you got to be anywhere from
But
like
it's
Alabama to California. That's
Yeah.
it. Because I don't think there's one in Florida. I've never seen one. And I've been to Miami, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando.
Yeah, I've been to Orlando a bunch. I don't think I've ever seen
same.
Whataburger.
I go to Orlando like every year.
It's like me and my girlfriend were talking about White Castle the other day, and I just found out there's a 24/7 White Castle in Vegas.
Mm.
Dude, I'm going to Vegas just for White Castle.
How far do you live from Vegas?
How far?
Yeah.
It's an hour drive.
You said it's an hour?
8 hours.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
So that's not a lot though, because to be honest, San Diego is 8 hours away from me, and then Texas is 8 hours away from me, like all in different directions.
Mm.
Like going west, I can go to LA. LA is an 8 hour trip. San Diego's a 6 hour trip. And then if I wanted to go to Anaheim, I believe that's like 9.5, depending on the freeway.
Oof.
I'm 2 hours from Phoenix, 12 hours from Denver, 12 to 16 hours from Denver, depending on how you drive.
Yeah.
So like I can just drive to Denver from here.
Dude, I don't live near anywhere like interesting. Like honestly, North Carolina. So Charlotte is pretty much where like all the cool things. That's where the stadiums are and that sort of thing.
My
But
girlfriend's
everywhere else, is she really?
Yeah, dead serious. Like
She's from Charlotte.
Yeah, she just said she lived in Charlotte. She was like in the whitest part. No offense to anybody, but you know what I mean. Like Raleigh,
Yeah.
North Carolina. Like you know how it is over there. You're from North Carolina. It's like
Yeah,
you ain't
Charlotte
with nobody.
is the only like interesting or cool place to do anything, and everything else is just pretty boring. Like there's not a whole lot to do here. So
Carolina's the same way, but that's because it's mostly like trees and grass and houses. You know,
yeah,
like
it's all just like houses and that sort of thing. In certain areas, it is like agriculture and stuff.
Yeah.
But there's not. I mean, I guess there's maybe like a couple counties, but it's not as much as you would think. Because I mean,
see, it's crazy because like when you're driving from Arizona to New Mexico, all you see is pecan and cotton farms, like everywhere. And I'm thinking like I haven't been to Carolina in a while, so I don't know if it's still like that.
Honestly, I don't even see that many farms like around where I live, because I live in about central North Carolina. There isn't much farms around me like at all. Like it's a lot of it is just housing, and they're building a bunch of houses and stuff because I think there's been such a huge increase in population over the past couple years because people from like the north and stuff have just started to move down here for some reason.
Yeah, it's like that here in Tucson as well.
Yeah.
And it's funny because people are like, oh, like today, this morning, I was outside without a jacket, had my t-shirt and my pants on, whatever, I'm going to work, dressed for work. And some dude is like, it's not supposed to be cold. You live in the desert. I'm like, dude, do you not know people die from frost in the desert? He's like, no. And I'm like, you see, that's what happens. You ran from wherever you were from. And he said Wisconsin to get away from the cold, and you didn't do your homework. In the wintertime out here in Tucson, I'd rather be in New York.
Really?
That's how cold it is out here. It's because when you're up north, the cold is more of a humid cold where you can shelter yourself. You can put on sweaters and jackets and you can warm yourself up.
Yeah.
However, out here in Tucson, if you put on a jacket, it doesn't really do much because the cold is like piercing through that jacket, through your shirt, straight to your bone. Chill cold. And then the breeze is even worse. Like I've had wind chills come off the Hudson River and it's like, oh yeah, 20 below. Nah, that's cool. Out here in Tucson, you have like a 30-mile-per-hour wind and 32-degree weather, and it's consistent. It doesn't stop. It's like just in your face. It's like having a fan in your face.
Dude. See, here, weather is so, like, it could be different kinds of weather, like, in every part of the state. Because, like, in the mountains, for the most part, it's either cold or kind of chilly. Because we have, like, the Appalachian Mountains, and it's either cold, kind of chilly, depending on what, type of year you go up there. But the coast can be a totally different thing from the mountains. And even here, like, because I live about an hour or two, probably hour and a half from the mountains, and it is so much different there than over here. Like, there could literally be a tornado in one city, a storm in another city, like a thunderstorm in another city, sunny in another city, like snowing in another city. Like, it's crazy the weather here. Like,
yeah, it's like that in Alabama.
Yeah, like, I think 3 weeks ago there was like a Monday where it was like, about 60 or so, which is, pretty normal. And then, for the next couple of days, and then it was like on a Thursday, it was like 88. Like, it was hot. I was like, I didn't know why. And then ever since then, it's been like 50 degrees every single day. So the weather here is just weird. The weather here is really weird. I need to go to like Vancouver, where it's just always cold. You just freeze.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Like in the morning time, it's anywhere between, I'd say, 38 and 45 degrees. And within a matter of 3 hours, it's a 30 to 40 degree difference. It can be 70 to 80.
I know. It's just like that, just with time. That's just, I hate the weather.
So I kind of want to change the topic. I don't know if our viewers are kind of getting bored hearing about
let's stop talking about where we live. Let's talk about Black Friday. That's what today is.
What I was going to say. How's everybody's day shopping? I mean, you already know how mine's is going.
Yeah. You've been Black Friday selling, not shopping.
As I mentioned, Black Friday, there is a Aaron's furniture vehicle dropping off some furniture to someone's home. Like, that's just too funny.
Black Friday.
It's like Black Friday out here is insane. You would think people never shopped a day in their lives.
Honestly, it's kind of the same here because there's this one mall that I'm close to that's like, kind of just my area's mall. And it is pretty like, yeah, it gets a cool mall. Like, it's a nice mall and stuff, but it's not in the best area. So there's lots of like terrible stuff that happens there all the time. Like,
have you ever heard of a mall like closed down even though it's located in the center of town?
No.
That's what happened in Tucson.
What?
It was a mall in the center of town, and when I moved here, there was only 2 stores in the mall, and it was JCPenney and PG. which is like a sandwich place. It's local only to Tucson, Arizona.
Really?
And so I was like, man, they should just like demolish this thing and make it an outside mall. Like that would be so much better because you live in the heat all year round.
Yeah.
That's exactly what they did.
Mm.
Tore the whole entire mall down and then built all the stores outside. So you'd like go from one store to one store like a normal mall, but instead of it being all in one building, they're just all separate buildings in one area.
Really? We have like, I think 1 or 2 outside malls. That's where like, I don't know. I don't go to the mall. Like, I don't like the malls anymore. Like,
I lived in New York City my whole life. I think I only went to the mall like less than 10 times. And we have some huge malls in New York.
oh yeah. My mom, my parents, they went to New York. I would say maybe 5 or 6 years ago for like their anniversary or something like that. And, my mom was shopping or whatever. And, she wanted to get some shoes or something like that. So she goes to some shoe store, I don't know. And she said there was like 3 or 4 floors of just shoes in that one store. And she like was crazy because here stores aren't even 3 or 4 stories. I mean, stores here are maybe 2 stories. So she was like, she was shocked by that. But my dad told me that they were both there for a while, and he just sat down and just waited for her to be finished.
Last time I went to a mall was to go get Annie Ann's. I don't go shopping. I'm too broke for that.
Honestly, same. Yeah. Annie Ann's is like that, man. They got the best pretzels in the world.
True.
Yeah, y'all should go buy them. They're the best.
So that cinnamon sugar.
I like just nice regular basic pretzel with salt.
Yeah, me too.
And cheese. Gotta get the cheese.
See, I can't do basic pretzels because I grew up in New York and like basic pretzels are everywhere. You can just go like on a street corner and just get a big giant New York pretzel.
Mm-hmm.
So like normal pretzels are just, I don't eat normal pretzels anymore. They gotta have something added to them like cheese, or have you ever had a pretzel, like a pizza pretzel?
Yeah, that just sounds weird. No, that's a North thing.
No, it's bomb. It's not, because they sell them in Tucson, Arizona. Just depending on, like we used to have Annie's out here in the mall, but then it closed down. I don't know what happened to it. It's kind of depressing.
I don't even know where mine is. I could like, I don't even know if I have one near me. That would really suck if I didn't.
The one by my house is like 15-20 minutes away.
If I think I know where it is right, then mine is too.
You see, when I go to Vegas, I'm gonna go to White Castle and go back to Aunt Annie's because they're both in Vegas.
Really? They have food trucks?
Shocked yesterday when I found out they had a White Castle. And then I found out they're trying to move a White Castle to Phoenix too. I was like, oh yes. I would go work there, definitely.
Oh, wait. Annie Ann's has food trucks?
Yes.
Do they really? I didn't know that. They don't have any near me.
That's
none. They have one in like an outside mall, and then they have one in a mall that has like 3 stores in it.
I'm hungry now.
Dude, I'm always hungry. It just depends on what I want to eat.
Definitely am not making the ride to Taco Bell though. Or
I think you should just quit Taco Bell. Just quit.
I ate so much McDonald's this week.
Me too. God. I don't like McDonald's, and I've eaten so much of it.
I love it. Oh my god, I had a McRib for the first time.
Dude, I'm trying to quit McDonald's, like literally.
Yeah.
It's not easy. There's like so many around me. I have like 3 of them surrounding my house.
I only have one nearby me, and it's like 5 minutes away. The
Same.
other closest one is like about 15 minutes, and then the closest one after that's like 30.
Yeah, they're normally like 10 minutes apart.
Yeah, I have 3 of them, and they're like 15 minutes apart from each other in each direction,
Yeah.
north, south, and east.
Yeah,
Uh,
same.
welcome to the podcast, Corn Father.
Welcome. Welcome to the podcast.
We're all dead today.
Really are. It's been a tiring week.
Yeah, this week has been pretty.
It's been a long week for me too. It's like job is consistent as far as like what I do basically is like people place orders online, Target, and then I take their order, put it in a box, and then put it on a conveyor belt for someone to go ship it, right?
Yeah.
It's not fun when you want a PS1 terabyte and a PlayStation 4 terabyte, and that's all you're packing for like the first hour.
Getting a little jealous, huh?
Dude, listen, I'm a Lego fanatic. I love Legos, right? So
Oh yeah.
I used to collect Lego Star Wars because I'm a huge Star Wars fan. Hence,
Me
Darth,
too.
Mm-hmm. But I had over $5,000 worth of Legos, and I gave them away to a kid for $200.
Wow, really? Why?
Yeah, why? Why would you do that?
Okay, here it goes. Because he was dying, and his mom wanted to buy him a Star Wars Lego set. And when she saw that I literally put all of them to sell. I think it was for like $500 or something like that originally. And I put it on Craigslist. I put it on Facebook. And my homegirl was telling me to go put them on eBay. And I went to put them on eBay, and I was like, nope, I'm not. Just too much writing to do. Mm-hmm. It's you got to do a description for each and everything that you're putting up there. You got to give it a title. You got to put how long you want it to be on bid or sale for. Is there going to be a bid now or a buy now price? Like, it was just ridiculous.
That's crazy.
So I had them up for like a week. And I got messages like people were like, I want to buy just this one. I want to buy just that one. And so I had to come up with like individual prices until this lady was like, I'll buy them all from you, but for half the price. And at first I was like, hell no. Like, what? Like, no. Why am I going to give you something that I can sell individually for? And when we started talking, she was telling me about her son, how he's a huge Star Wars fan, and he doesn't have any Legos, but he has all the movies, and he wants a lightsaber. So I wound up selling them all to her. I got to meet them because they lived in like a town close to me, on like a 40-minute drive. So I actually went and met the kid and showed them all the Lego sets that he was getting. And it's like, I can't even count. I mean, like 2 huge shelves full of just Lego sets.
Dude, that's a good. I remember when I was younger, I really wanted the Death Star Lego set. I wanted that so bad. When it was like $400. Dude.
Yeah.
I wanted that one so bad. The Legos are so cool, man.
Because it's the master. The one you're talking about is like, there's 2 of them. There's the regular, like the $300 one the kids can actually play with. And then you have the $400 one. And then there's like a $700 one that's probably like $1,000 now.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Collection. So it's like and then I was putting Lego sets all day in boxes, like Batman Lego, Star Wars Lego, Jurassic Park, and I'm like, this is just not fun for me right now.
Yeah, the one $700 that you were talking about, I don't know, like that one was the one where there was no minifigures or anything. It was just this like the normal Death Star, and none of the rooms or anything were in it.
Yeah, it was like the broken one, like the blown up version of it, and I want that one. They don't make it no more. I'm kind of mad about it.
I know I went to at Disney World, they have a Lego store, And I remember being like 8 years old, looking at the Death Star, wanting it so bad, but of course not having $400. So I was kind of screwed.
Yeah, no, I definitely know how you feel. I was
I
like,
was like, man, if I just had that.
Oh, there's a pause. I gotta read something here.
All right.
Was not prepared for the pause. Have to find it. All right. This podcast is also brought to you by Competified GG. Competified GG is a brand new emergent esports platform that allows anyone to host their own tournaments. It's free, fast, and very easy to use. That's
Is
it.
that it?
Oh,
okay.
oh, I didn't think that was it. Hold up.
Uh,
So we're doing a tournament in Black Ops 4 right now. Let me find the time for it. This Saturday, tomorrow, there's a tournament at 11 a.m. Pacific time, 2 p.m. East, and it's a 2v2 with CWL rule set. I don't know what any of that means.
okay,
think,
that is the
Malid
Call of Duty World League rule
Well,
set.
Okay,
What
I
are
know
the
that. I meant
CWL
the
rule
rules.
sets?
Oh, you don't know what the rules? Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, what? How do you not like? Don't make me school you now. No, the CWL rule set. It's weird. Like every time I go on and play pubs, I get mad because then they play these maps I hate, and I'm like, man, I just gonna have to go online and game battle it. I guess. I hate playing without the CWL rules. It's so weird to me.
What are the CWL rules?
It's a long list, but like there are certain attachments and certain hero abilities that you're not able to use. There are certain maps that you can't play. Um, each soldier has like a thing that's exclusive to them. Like one person has sensor darts for their team. You
Yeah.
can see people going
Yeah,
back and
each
forth.
specialist does in Black Ops 4. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, like a special. And so some of them are not usable. Like you can't use some of them, like Ajax and what's his Prophet. There are some of their specials that are not allowed in the game. And I mean, I like playing the CWL way because it's like everybody has to play the same way. There's no rapid fire. There's no like certain guns cannot have FMJ. Certain guns cannot use the grip 2 on their attack. Like the Titan gun itself is completely banned. You can't use a Titan. Yeah. There's another one, another LMG that you can't use.
See,
so it's just things like that. Like if you're playing Nuketown, let's say you're playing Nuketown and you're playing against a team and 2 people have a Titan with FMJ and rapid fire, just don't play. Just forget about it. Yo.
Yeah.
Like because most of them are gonna camp anyway, so you're gonna get shot through walls without knowing who shot you. And if they have a sensor dart or if they're using fog, like fog is banned. You can't use fog in CWL. So when you're playing pubs, you'd be like, damn, how did I get shot? Like you ain't even know how did you know I was behind that door? Because of the fog.
Yeah.
And without that in CWL, it's not that much harder to kill somebody, but to me, it's just like, it's more about your reaction time at that point rather than, oh, I knew this guy's sneaking around the corner. I definitely hate that fog. I hate it. But that's the rule set. That's how it works. Did everybody just go quiet on me? Because I can't hear nobody but myself. That is so weird. So, yeah, that's pretty much the CWL rules. I mean, they have a long list of it. You can go onto Twitter and, go to the Call of Duty Twitter and see it there. You can just go to, callofduty.com and Go to slash rule set, CWL rule set, and they'll have the rule set for you. And I know they did an update to it recently, so there's a version 2 now. I expect there to be a version 3 by the time Vegas comes, where they will like finalize the rule set for Vegas, and then it might change again. So we'll just see how that rule set goes going forward. So right now, I know we did mention the Computerify and the Comprify, and once again, it's a free entry. So if anybody wants to go ahead and join, you're more than welcome to. There is no fee. There really isn't a prize for the first tournament as well. So it's just more for fun and games for people to just come out, see a new competition format. Basically, just the community enjoying some competitive gameplay. I can't wait. I wish I can do it myself. I have to work, unfortunately, being that I work at the Target distribution center, and it's Black Friday weekend, I guess, is what people say. So I work 11 hours tomorrow, and I'm kind of bummed out because I'm missing double XP weekend. If you're getting your Call of Duty this weekend and you're popping it into your system for the first time, just grind out double XP for weapons, double XP for your class, double XP for zombies. So it's a whole double XP weekend for everything. And you may be lucky enough to get quadruple XP depending on what you get within your gameplay. Sometimes how you get those double XPs for 15, 20 minutes. So that may give you quadruple XP. So it'll be quick to grind and get to that mastery level, get your dark matter camos and things like that. So that would be great.
Hello. I see you're alone.
I noticed I was alone, but I keep it going. I had no idea what you guys were doing when you were coming back.
Oh, I just got called downstairs. My parents got me a blizzard.
You can just leave. You can just leave.
All right.
Enjoying. I'll just do the podcast by myself. I don't even.
All right, I'm sorry.
I don't even want to.
Malid's salty now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You guys just deserted me for food. Like that's messed up. Like if I was on an island and there was like zombies around and like a donut, I know you guys are gonna go to the donut and not help me with zombies.
Yeah, actually.
Can't blame me for that.
No, donuts are good.
Got to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Sorry. You guys can have the donut. I'm gonna take care of myself. You guys are gonna turn into zombies. I'm gonna be like, yo, listen, you chose a donut over me. I'm not saving you, bro.
Yeah, but me and Censorious will be together.
Mm-hmm. All right, you'll be alone.
So are you gonna share half the donut, or are you gonna fight over the whole donut now?
We're gonna share half the donut.
Yeah, he's gonna get the middle piece of the donut.
Fuck. Oh god.
Yeah, he ain't special. He getting the middle piece.
My teacher.
See, but what if it was like a cannoli or eclair? Will you share it?
That's not a donut.
Yeah. I want a donut, not a whatever that is.
I know it's not a donut, but it's a pastry. It's a better pastry than a donut.
I don't know about that.
Well, if it's good, then maybe.
I don't know. Wow. First Taco Bell, and now you say that cannoli or eclair is not better than a donut.
Bruh. Some donuts are amazing. Especially donuts down here. Like Terrytown Cafe. Ooh. Whatever donut place my teacher went
I
to
mean,
and gave us
some
donuts.
good donuts, but we're talking about a cannoli. You know what I mean? Like, this isn't a donut. This is like crispy, flaky crust with some bomb vanilla cream and some sugar powder. Like, I don't even know. I don't know about you, Tricks. I mean, your food options are just on.
Well, see, here's the issue. I'll eat anything. I just get whatever's convenient. And I don't think we have a place. Oh my god, my voice. We have a place that sells eclairs or cannolis. We have donuts and donut accessories.
That tells me you don't have a real pizzeria.
Not near me, but we do on the other side of the river.
I don't know. If they don't sell no cannolis, how true are they?
Well, I said near me. That isn't near me. I don't even know the name of the pizza place.
How far is the other side of the river?
Well, let's see. To get to the bridge, it's about 10 minutes. To get over the bridge, it's anywhere between 5 to an hour.
That's so deep.
And then probably about a total drive of 40 to 50 minutes. Without traffic.
See, I'd die if I couldn't get pizza. Like, that's too far. I'm sorry. That's just too far for me.
Yeah, pizza place, 10 minutes from me.
I just ordered Domino's.
Yeah.
Ew. Ew.
Ew.
Ew. I'm sorry.
Pretty good.
Or Chuck E. Cheese.
I have a place that's like 20 minutes from my house. Dudes from Long Island cooks New York style pizza. I get it delivered. It's like being at home.
Yeah, I don't know what New York style pizza is like.
Just eat Domino's. It's fine. Don't let him get to you.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
Domino's and Papa John's is just fine.
Yeah, it'll be alright.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You guys are being deprived.
But it is, though.
It is. I mean, it's okay. It's
Thank
good
you,
enough.
Emma. Thank you, Emma. She loves Papa John's.
I get Papa John's all the time.
That is a good word choice. It's okay.
It's good. It's good.
Okay, that's like asking somebody from Chicago, will they rather have Chicago deep dish or Papa John's?
See, that's the difference, though.
Yeah.
We aren't from Chicago.
Yeah,
See,
we're from the South.
See, that's a place that specializes in pizza. Where I'm from specializes in drinking and delinquency.
Yeah.
No, they don't. Gosh, Trix, you're rude.
My state doesn't really specialize in anything.
Yeah, you're from North Carolina.
Except college basketball. That's about it. That's all we're...
I would say geographically it's just like flowers, and that's it. I can't really think of anything else coming from North Carolina, honestly, other than Michael Jordan when he graduated North Carolina.
Yeah. We got furniture. That's what it is. That's what we do a lot of.
Did you say furniture?
Yeah.
Are you the home of IKEA?
No. No, but like back in the day, and I don't know when back in the day is, but at some time in history, the city that I live in was considered like the capital of furniture, like whole country, because there's so much, and we have like furniture market. So yeah, there's actually a lot of furniture that comes from North Carolina, or things that are sold in North Carolina. It's crazy. People come here all the time for it.
It's just for furniture?
Yeah. I mean, bro, we got some nice couches. Like, we got some comfortable couches. We got some nice mattresses. Let's see what else we got. We got some nice dressers. I mean, I got a pretty nice dresser, pretty nice bed. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Malid, you've been moving. If you need something, just come on by.
Yeah, just take a trip up to North Carolina.
I'm not paying shipping and handling.
I ain't paying for nothing either. We just sell it.
I don't know how it's gonna get here then.
To just take a road trip.
Yeah,
Dude, that's across the country. For that, I'm not
Nah.
coming back home. I just go back to New York.
it'll be
It's
alright.
closer.
Well, there you go. You do two things at once.
Yeah,
To be honest, I'm not even buying living room furniture.
really.
All you need is a
No.
beanbag.
Now I'm gonna get 2 computer desks, 2 TVs, 2 PlayStations. We already have cameras and everything, and then that's it. My living room is my streaming room.
Well, we can get you with some desks. Trust me.
All right, so I want like that JFK desk with the little secret compartment.
Nah, I don't know about that. We don't want you to get shot in the head or something. Really got a lot of JFK stuff over here.
Dude, I'm black. They only assassinate white people. Just playing. Just kidding.
That
Just
link
kidding.
was really long. That's all you need in your living room.
What? That was
Is
like
what?
What the link in chat? It's a beanbag.
oh, beanbags are like that though.
What?
Like, did you say beanbags?
I've never owned one of those.
They're nice.
My first year of college, we had 2. They were deflated very quickly. And yes, you could deflate beanbag chairs.
Really?
Yeah, the balls they shrink after a while.
Like squishy.
Yeah.
After
And,
like new ones.
yeah, you buy new ones, and over time, soon your beanbag will never be squishy again. It'll just be hard because you'll just put so many beans in it.
Yeah. This is the weirdest beanbag conversation I've ever. I don't think I've talked about beanbags before.
It's because you haven't been in college yet. Beanbags are your best friend in college.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Wow, that was quiet.
Like I said, I really want to be.
I'm looking at
Yeah.
beanbags now.
Yeah, we need some SRM beanbag.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That's what we should do. We should just like everything that you can sell. We should just slap the SRM on it and just sell it.
Why not? SRM pencils and pens,
Oh yeah,
coloring books.
some color in the
SRM
logo.
lingerie.
Okay.
I just want a mouse pad. I want a mouse pad. I want a mouse. Like I want a skin for my PlayStation.
Yeah.
I want a banner so I can hang up on a wall.
Yeah. What if we got
let's
like the banners like printed out? That would be super.
Guess nobody liked my idea.
Yeah, I don't. That's a part of a different company that I don't think we're.
Emma would wear it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Squish isn't talking, but he's still in the chat. I hope you know that.
Don't worry about it, Emma.
He just
changing
unmutes
topics.
He unmutes it, just comes in here, just fires you, and just.
One day we're gonna just wake up and TrX is not gonna be here.
Yeah, he's gonna be gone.
And then
No
this
longer
place
part of
will
that song.
burn without me.
Nah, we'll be alright.
I am the duct tape that keeps this redneck operation going.
We are not redneck. Some of us are redneck, but not the whole organization.
We're built
I'm not even red.
Oh God.
Oh, that was unexpected.
I'm just saying, I'm not
even
red.
red. I don't even have a neck. Like I don't know what you guys are talking about. Have you guys seen that dude who like got arrested and his neck was like so big? Hold on, I'm gonna find it.
Actually, a little sunburn.
What? You cut off for a minute there. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, that's the dude I'm talking about. This man. Yeah, that's the guy I'm talking about.
All right, Colton, put it on stream.
Yeah, Colton put it on stream. The whole stream has to see it.
Let's just have show and tell.
Yeah, let's do it. What do y'all want to see?
I mean, you gotta come up with that.
All right.
And we gotta talk about it when it shows up on stream, if it shows up on stream. But I think
Better show up on
slacking.
I got a cool. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is broken. This is. I don't know how to show it here. Hold on, y'all give me a second. It's broken, but this is something from Colombia that my friend gave me a long time ago. This is kind of cool, I guess. There we go. That's the coolest thing I have. Oh, that's the neck. Yep, that's the man. That's the coolest thing I own right there.
Oh,
That was a cookie jar, though. I'm just saying. I can't even, like, all my stuff is in bags and boxes. I think the coolest thing I own is my baseball cards.
Ooh.
I don't know. The coolest thing I own is in my truck.
What is it?
My vape.
Oh, wow. You're a loser.
And also my truck. Is the
I mean,
coolest
if I
thing
had my Star Wars Lego collection, I would just take pictures of that. That'd be
Oh,
super
yeah.
cool, you know.
Oh, yeah. My Star Wars Legos are just broken. Like, none of them are put together.
I think the coolest thing I own is actually on my body.
I don't know if I should ask or not.
It's a tattoo of Darth Vader
Where?
on my forearm.
That's awesome.
It's like all the ships in Star Wars compiled to make his face.
Really? Okay, I have to see that. Like, I have to see that now.
Let me see if I have a picture of my phone somewhere.
That did not happen.
Why is everything in my Google image search in Spanish?
Oh yeah, that's the
Because you
coolest thing I
probably
got.
changed your language. Smart
What?
boy.
What?
I said you probably changed your language.
I mean, I didn't. No, it's just the images. Everything else is in English.
Hmm.
Censorious. Is this
Yeah?
happening yet?
What?
I sent it. I don't think Colton's gonna put that up on stream.
Oh.
I think
Has
it's
it
pretty
happened?
funny though.
Why
How old
would
do you think I am?
I don't
How
know.
old are you? I don't
You're
know.
you're pretty young, Censorious.
How old do you think I am? Do you think I'm like 8 years old?
10.
Yeah, I'm 10 years old. Mm. Yep, that's right. You got it right. That's actually exactly right. I don't know how you knew that, but good job. 10. 10 years old. About 3 months. I'm gonna be 11. Can't wait.
Oh, we're so dumb.
Oh yeah.
That picture was under a search for PR memes. I'm trying to find stuff Colton would like
What are PR memes?
public relations
Oh,
memes.
yeah.
Colton likes
Oh.
those
Oh.
because he is PR.
Oh yeah.
Too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's actually the same thing when I look up PR memes. None of them are in English.
Yeah. Oh, that's a cool tattoo.
That's weird.
I have over 13
Ooh.
tattoos.
I
That is
am
so
never going to get a
cool.
tattoo.
Me neither.
Why are you
That is
such a
so cool.
sissy?
What?
Why are you being such a sissy?
No, I'm not being a sissy. Well, kinda, but also because I don't know what I would want to get.
Yeah, I don't want one. I just feel like when I'm like 80 years old and my skin is all saggy.
Yeah, that's
just won't
another
look good.
thing.
So I'm just scared.
I have a bunch of tattoos.
All the tattoos I want to get are from video games, and they look really painful.
Mm.
Like the tattoo from Yakuza Kiwami.
Tattoos aren't even painful. They're like, it's like therapy. It's therapeutic.
I don't. What?
This tattoo would be painful.
Oh God,
There you go.
I'm scared.
We're just
Well, any tattoo that big and detailed would hurt.
exactly. But
No,
that's
look
like
at
what?
this is my next tattoo. Hold on.
Oh no.
Or hold up. There is one tattoo I would get.
That's my next one. It's gonna go on my back.
Oof.
Like I find tattoos to be very therapeutic. I love it more than in like. And it's weird. I hate going to the doctor and getting needles, but I love tattoos. See, you should get that, TrX. That's what you should
Oh
get.
my God.
We're gonna
What?
do that.
The
Don't
Spider-Man
ever-
one?
Yeah.
If you get that, TrX, I
Let
would
us
like.
not ever have like a house ever. Because
I
if
would
you ever
cry.
went, we had like a SRM gaming house. We're gonna tie you down and make them tattoo that on your chest.
No, but we should make it look like really bad.
No, you can't do that to somebody.
Yeah. No, we should. Here's
I
what we
do
should do. We
not.
should
That's
tattoo
so
it.
messed up.
Let's
That's so messed up. Though.
just like that, and then we'll just slap an SRM logo on it. That's what we should do.
Instead of the Spider-Man logo, it's
Yeah.
SRM.
Yeah,
Mhm.
SRM Gaming.
That could be Colton's.
Dope. That'd be dope.
Colton is the superhero of SRM.
Yeah, you should get like SRM tramp stamp. That's what I'm thinking about doing.
Oh God. Colton's really slacking putting these pictures up.
Yeah, I know.
Like, come
We
on,
should
get on it.
fire him.
We're trying to provide quality entertainment here, and you're the reason we can't. We're trying to do some show and tell.
Yeah. Let's see. Is anybody in here play Destiny?
No.
I used to.
Yeah, guess what? I have this figurine of Destiny, and I have never played a game of it ever. So
I've never.
That's normal.
Either.
yeah, I have this figurine. I think it came with the game. I'm not really sure. Let me take a picture of this. I don't know who this is or what it is or anything like that.
All right, chat. I'm gonna show you the tattoo I want because Colton isn't being nice. Here's a better picture of it. Oh, can't copy image. Where's the link? There it is. Prepare for a long link.
I think Colton said I should get branded like Emma. I don't know
Oh,
what that means, but
I don't know what that means either. I don't
Emma got branded the other day.
How?
With
No.
with the shirt of SRM.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, good. Got a little nervous.
That link in chat is the only tattoo I would ever get, and the Yakuza tattoo. But
You
that
did
would
not
probably
send a
help.
link in chat.
Yeah, no, the Twitch chat.
Oh.
You're not important.
Oh yeah, that's true. Ripped
sorry.
skin. Dude, that would hurt. That just looks like it hurts.
tattoos don't hurt.
No, but when it's like ripped, like the one he sent, that just looks like I would get scared looking at you. Like, could you imagine? No, here's the thing you have to think about, TrX. Is if you get a Spider-Man tattoo on your chest, you go out, you get some girl or whatever, and you bring her back, to your crib or whatever, and y'all are getting into it or whatever, and you take off your shirt, and then there's a big Spider-Man logo, just the big spot. You think she's gonna like that, or I mean?
Hell yeah, she'd be like, "Come save me, Spider-Man."
Oh God. I don't want to hear about your fantasies on this podcast. I don't want to hear. No wonder you play the game so much.
Oh,
No, life is she's gonna be like, Spider-Man sucks. I'm a Batman fan, and walks away.
and then I'm gonna be like, "Get out of my house."
Dang.
That would not be okay.
That would be tough.
I'm just saying, that would have been a messed up way to end your date.
Very true.
Mm-hmm. Is Colton showing our show and tell items?
No, he isn't.
Okay, all right.
He's doing actual work.
Oh, gotcha.
So he's actually doing SRM gaming work.
Oh, well, this should be SRM Gaming work.
This is SRM Gaming work. We're working right now.
Exactly. For free.
This
Slavery.
is work. Yeah,
But-
this is slavery.
Yeah, this is slave labor.
I wouldn't take it that far, gentlemen.
We're not. We're not, Colton. That's the problem.
This is
That
serfdom.
was 20 minutes ago.
What?
That's what he
Yeah.
says as
Oh.
of 20 minutes
As of
ago.
a month and a half ago, neither am I.
True.
When I joined. So, yeah.
You got to spend money to make money.
That's true.
You gotta have money to spend money to make money.
That's true.
That's why they call it a job in America now. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I know it's weird.
Jobs are hard to come by.
Yeah, they are.
Jobs suck.
Mm. Not the paycheck, though.
Like I said, I'm not a money person, so it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah. Till them taxes come in, and that's it.
I always never wanted to file taxes until I found out like you can go to jail for not filing your taxes. Damn. I was like, so to help me to understand this, because this doesn't make any sense to me. The federal government is saying, take your money that you paid to us, or we're gonna lock you up.
Wait,
Uh-huh.
if you don't file your tax return, you can go to jail.
Yeah.
Oh.
You go to like 20 years in prison.
Oh.
Just ask people like Wesley Snipes, who try to flee America because he didn't file taxes for 10 years.
Yeah, that's how they got Al Capone. Was instead of everything else he did, they got him for not filing his taxes.
Yep.
Yeah, you can get in
That'd
big
be-
trouble for that.
That'd be the worst way to go out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're this big, awesome crime boss, and they're like, yeah, you didn't file your taxes.
Yeah, I don't know what it was, but for some
was-
reason,
Yeah, that's what he got arrested for.
yeah, I don't know if they couldn't like completely prove it was him or what happened, but that's what he got arrested for. Instead of everything else he did.
But then they tax you on giving you your taxes back. That just makes no sense.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't really
You to take some of your money, we want a portion of it back.
yeah. Well, then they just, that's why we're in debt,
True. Just
Trillion.
let some
Yeah.
people let you keep their money.
Yeah.
Don't take it from everybody.
Just take it from let's just take it from maybe a person or two, and that's about it.
I just want to say I thank God for video games.
Same.
Same.
I would be so bored.
Me too.
I literally cannot imagine what my childhood would be like without video games.
I would have been outside a lot more.
I was outside a whole lot. I'm just like, I would spend like 6 to 8 hours playing video games. Like, what would I have done other than do that? I would be getting into so much trouble.
I got in trouble because of video games.
Same here.
Yeah, playing on it too long or, yelling too loud or something like that. Yeah.
I was going to say that. You ever woke your mom up at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Yeah.
No, because my mom is still up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, in New York, parents go to sleep like at 9.
Yeah, my dad goes to sleep about 9, but my mom, I don't know why she stays up so late. But she'll come down there. She'll come, in here and she'll get mad at me.
I used to spend weekends just playing video games for like
Pizza time.
13 hours straight.
Yeah.
That's like
Yeah.
when people be like, "Ooh, I can't do a 12-hour stream." I'm like, "You're weak. You're weak."
Yeah. All these
Yeah.
people in our Discord are like, bro, I'm going to do a 12-hour stream soon. And everybody's like, oh, that's so great. And I'm just sitting there like, I did a 24-hour stream for my 5th stream. Because I forgot
Like,
what
it's
time it was.
Yeah.
just so easy. Like, and you can play a game that's not like a Call of Duty or Overwatch. You know, you can play a Resident Evil, and then when you're done, pop in another game,
Mhm.
then another, and another. Because that's what I used to do. I remember one day for Christmas, I got Metal Gear Solid when it first came out for PlayStation. I got it for Christmas. I opened it up, put the game on my PlayStation. It was like 6 something in the morning, and I beat the game by 9:30 in the morning.
Wow.
I was done. So then I was like, man, this was fun. Let's play it again. So I played it again, and when I popped it back, I turned on the PlayStation after having breakfast. I found out I had the invisible suit and infinite ammo. It was over. I was putting C4 blocks on the back of soldiers' chests, walking away and blowing them up.
Mm.
Like knock on something, put on the ninja stealth suit, and they would turn around and be like, "Huh? Who's there?" And then I would come out and then punch them in the face and then hide again.
Oh my god.
So I was like, man, if I ever like a bit like, I wish when I was a kid streaming existed. It didn't exist when I was a kid, but I would have been like top streamers ever.
Oh yeah.
I used to do crazy stuff in video. Like my cousins used to come over my house, sit there, eat munchies, and just watch me play video games because they said it's more fun just watching you play rather than play.
Wow.
That's what my cousin did in college. He kind of just like sat behind me and stared at my screen. And I'm like, what are you doing? He said, I'm just watching. It's fun.
Mm.
I used to have a bunch of people. Like I used to go to this youth center in my neighborhood, and we used to hang out. And when we had a Super Nintendo there, and I would bring my games over to play, and I'd play like Zelda, Link in the Past, and play the whole thing for 4 or 5 hours. Everybody's just sitting there watching me play.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to get into a lot of retro games. I used to play them all the time. All the time.
You know, a pretty retro game to get into?
What?
Spider-Man.
All right, get out of the podcast. I'm not talking to you. You're kicked out of your own podcast.
Just take the role away and just be done with it.
Even I know pretty good retro games. Hey, come on. I mean,
I
my
know good
first
retro games,
game,
too.
the first game I ever played was on the SNES. It was Super Mario World, I think is what it was called. I loved that game so much. I remember when we got a GameCube, that was a lot of fun playing. Smash. I actually got a game for that like a year ago. Got Luigi's Mansion. I beat it probably the next day I got it, just because I couldn't play it as much the day that I got it. It was so much fun. I love playing a lot of the older games. They are a lot of fun.
I love them, like, because you can. I don't know. It's something about you have to play them consistently. Like you have to play it in one shot if you want to make it to the end. Because if you don't, you have to start all over, kind of thing.
Yeah.
You know. But I don't know what it is that I can play Super Mario Brothers Part 2 for the Nintendo, and I can play that game for hours rather than put on, like, I mean, I love Call of Duty, but I can only play it for like 6 hours at the most, sometimes 8, depending on how much fun you're having. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I can play Super Mario Brothers for like 12 hours straight and beat the same game, like, but differently every time. You know, like there's just certain things about, like you said, retro games. There's just the fun factor. It has more fun factor there, you know, than some games we have now.
Mm.
I'm playing Spider-Man right now.
Oh my gosh.
I got 100% the DLC, bro.
Oh my goodness. Oh gosh.
Volt, the one of our Call of Duty guys, is now my favorite person.
Oh, because of what he said about Spider-Man?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
He's now my favorite.
Whatever.
Probably
Whatever.
Probably not supposed to have favorites, considering my job position thing.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I mean, you can't deny your true self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have favorite games. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
the COD manager. Am I not supposed to have a favorite game other than COD?
Yeah.
You know, like, come on. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you're good. It's all good.
I meant favorite person, like in SRMG.
Nah, it's alright.
Is that Emma still? Is that Emma too? It better not be.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Volt's my second favorite.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah, that's because of the Spider-Man comment earlier. I was gonna comment, but I was like, no, I'm just gonna leave that band-aid there. I'm not gonna tear it off. And then he did it anyway in the damn podcast.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Doesn't give up with his Spider-Man.
Bro, Spider-Man's so good. Definitely gonna have.
You remind me of all the kids who like their first Grand Theft Auto was 5, and like that's all they talked about. Like if it was the greatest one ever, and I'd be the person to be like, no, San Andreas has that title.
See, I would be talking about Spider-Man 2, but
Oh,
it's
God.
been years since I played that game.
It's over. It's over. We're done talking about that game. Done. Over.
We've never talked about Spider-Man 2.
Talking about Spider-Man, period.
Yeah, we're done. That's it. We're done. We're talking about a different game.
I'm over with Spider-Man.
Yeah, that's
How
it.
about Ratchet and Clank? Who here's a fan of them?
Dude, Ratchet and Clank was dope.
I wish
I played Ratchet and Clank.
I wish they would they remastered the first one. I wish they would remaster Deadlocked.
That's how many? 5, right? 5 games in total or 6?
I don't know. It's a lot. Let's see.
And let's not count the PSP ones or Vista ones, just
I
the
don't know
regular
those.
main console ones. I think there's only 6.
Let's see. You got Ratchet and Clank, Up Your Arsenal, Going Commando, Deadlocked, and then there's 3 in the Crack in Time series. So that's 7. And then I think there's one more somewhere.
Really?
And then you also have a Clank game that was on main console. And then you have All for One. So that's 9.
That was way too much. I was way off. I think I've only played like 5.
I've played all of them except for the Clank one. Because it was just a game based on the mini games in Ratchet and Clank.
Like, playing Ratchet and Clank was like a filler game for me. Like when I just didn't want to play my other games, I would just play it for a few minutes to fill the time. Like that's what I did with Little Big Planet. Little Big Planet was a filler game.
I miss Ratchet and Clank.
They don't make games like that no more.
I know, it's sad. What other old games are good? Jak and Daxter. Jak and Daxter's pretty solid.
I never played a Jak and Daxter game.
I played 2 and 3. I never played the first one. I think the first one was just called Jak. One of them was just called Jak.
I don't know, just something about it never really piqued my interest.
Yeah. I can't think of many old games. I don't know why.
See, my old games are old games.
Well, my old games are PlayStation 2 and kind of PlayStation 1, but I don't remember any of the games I had for PlayStation 1, except for like Tarzan and Hercules and Crash, Spyro.
See, my old games would be considered retro.
What is considered retro?
Ninja Gaiden, the original Ninja Gaiden for Nintendo, would be retro.
Well, I mean, like, how old does a game have to be before it's considered retro?
20 plus years. That's my
20.
opinion.
Well,
Because 10 years isn't retro. 15 is like you're reaching that cusp of kind of being old as a video game.
Crash Bandicoot and Spyro are both retro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. I mean, what, 1995? Come on. That's over 20 years ago. That's 23 years ago.
Spyro 1 came out in 1998. Yeah.
It was. I know Crash came out when the system first came out.
Yep, 1995, and then 3
Like,
Crashes came out, and then
Crash was I love playing Crash Bandicoot.
I want to get the remastered one, but I've been on a platinum hunt lately, and I don't want a platinum Crash.
Mm-hmm.
So that's that's be too. Yeah, it's gonna be too much. It's gonna be a lot of craziness.
Yeah, I've seen videos and heard people trying to do time trials, and they don't like it.
Dude, I gotta say something talking about retro video games real quick. I was watching a show my girlfriend likes to watch called Storage Wars. I don't know if you guys ever heard it.
Yeah.
But this guy won a locker, and it was at least. Let me try to come up with a number of the amount of video games he had. I'm not sure. I'm not exaggerating. I think like 150,000. Sega Genesis, Nintendo, Atari, ColecoVision. He had like the mini arcades of Donkey Kong, Pac-Man, Pitfall, and he won this inside of a locker like some guy stopped paying on, or some person decided to stop paying on. Racked up more than $250,000.
Jeez. I wish I had stuff that was worth that much.
Video, like he had a copy. He pulled out a Nintendo game that I used to have with Bubble Bobble 2. And I'm talking about like that 1988, no lie. Like I think that's when the game came out. Can't really remember. But it's called Bubble Bobble 2. And if you look it up right now, it's a Nintendo game. And it's probably worth at least $500.
That's ridiculous for a video game.
And it's a video, like, it's because I was watching the show and I'm like, damn, I own like half of what's on this TV screen right now. Like, it's just, yeah, I wasn't happy when I saw that yesterday. Like I said, I wasn't meant to be a millionaire.
You've just had really bad luck when it comes to making a fortune.
Cool. Dude, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Like I said, money doesn't mean much to me.
Well, it does to me, Squish. I know you're watching. What we just heard is that Malid doesn't need to be paid.
I didn't say that. I did not. What I said is money doesn't mean much to me. However, in this country of the United States of America, you actually need money to survive and do certain things. So I do need money to enjoy things like play video games and go to the movies. And so I have to pay my electric bill, my internet, rent, you know.
That's what a girlfriend's for.
And that's probably why you don't have one? Just saying. Now watch when TrX wakes up tomorrow morning. He's gonna get like 17 direct messages from like random females he never heard of on Twitter. It's because they watched the podcast.
I wish. Never would happen though. Sadly.
Life is very random.
True. Emma, get on that. Start handing out my Snapchat.
Wow. Guys got quiet again.
I'm starting
Just
to get
no
tired.
dead air. No dead
I
air.
think it's
Tired.
I
What
think
is
it's
this
about time to start wrapping up.
What is this tiredness I hear?
I think Censorious passed out.
I haven't heard from him in a minute. He just disappeared. He pulled a squish. That's what we're gonna call it from now.
Very true. Yeah, I believe it's time to wrap this thing up. Since one of our people's dead, we probably have to go rescue him somehow.
Right. Probably did fell asleep and just hit the mute button on the way down. It's like,
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. We definitely appreciate it. Thank you for the bits that we got, and someone bought a hat, I think.
and like we said, just go out there and share TrX's Twitter. Our goal is to get him a girlfriend by the end of the year,
Or
so
my
he doesn't
Snapchat.
spend 2 years alone.
Squish, say bye.
Bye, everybody.
Squish isn't gonna say bye.
Yeah, he's not gonna say bye. He doesn't care.
He's not gonna unmute his mic.
Yeah,
So thank you
he doesn't care.
showing up to this weirdest podcast we've had so far.
He unmuted his mic.
Hold on. Yeah, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Anyone heard? Because I think my mic was muted, but
It was muted.
Yeah, it was muted.
I have 2 levels of muting it, one on my mixer and one on Discord, and it was muted on Discord, but not on my mixer. Anyway, thanks for the hat, or thanks for buying the hat, Navy Brat. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for the bits, and is that all?
That's
Yeah.
it.
That's it.
I call it a wrap.
See everyone next week.
See y'all.